Well, let's taste it. See what it tastes like.
I was kidding.
No, that's really good. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the channel.
Anybody want a salad? John and I are sitting over here in the big seafood plot. We're fixing to terminate it, but we thought this might be a pretty good opportunity to show you how well what we planted did in this area this year. Now, we planted this in the early fall, and half of this food plot that we're going to show you was done in Whitetail Institute winter peas, and the other half was done in Whitetail Institute pure traction. And the Whitetail Institute winter peas, it's a combination of a forage pea that's designed as they eat it, it keeps growing, and it's got radishes in it, and it's also got daikon radish in it. And then the pure attraction is a combination of oats with a little bit of daikon radish mixed in with it. To prep this site, John and I came over here and we sprayed it. Yeah, we sprayed it first, didn't we? We sprayed it first and killed everything, haired it up. We did the soil test on it and checked it. And we ended up using deer grow on it and sprayed it with a deer grow planted. I mean, we sprayed it, and as soon as we sprayed it, just like according to the directions we planted, and everything did really, really good. And for any of you that's been watching the videos, the deer that you see at the beginning of the intro are actually deer that's in this plot. I mean, they're in some other areas on the farm too, but they're actually in this plot, and they hammered. I mean, it wasn't no one or two deer. They hammered this spot and ate the peas and the oats hard, and it just kept coming up. I'm real impressed with it. We're going to plant it again. It did a great job. We're going to terminate this spot like I was saying, and we wanted to show it to you first because we're going to put in Whitetail Institute power plant, and we'll have some videos showing that. But we want to show you kind of how well this stuff did. It's bolted right now. As anybody in South Georgia knows, you know, we've already hit mid 80 degree temperatures, and it's bolted, and it's done just about what it's going to do. And the deer are still out here eating on it some, but it's time to bring out get rid of the old and bring in the new, I guess is the best way to say. So that's what we're fixing to do. So in the next day or so, all this is going to be haired right under, and we're going to be prepping to put this whole spot right here in power plant and see how it does. So we'll ease around through here and just kind of show you how it did. So in case you want to plant any of this on your spot, you'll have an idea of how well it does.
For two guys that didn't know what we were doing, it exceeded our expectations.
It really did. I mean, it has done well. I'm real impressed with it. The people at Whitetail Institute were nice as could be. They helped us out with any questions that we had. So, you know, it has done real well, and the deer seem to like it. Do you want to play cameraman, or you want me to play cameraman? We'll walk along and show them some of this stuff.
Let's go.
All right. Now, this section right here is the pure attraction, and the pure attraction, it's done got up now. It's not as tender and everything as it was, but it's a combination of oats, there's some turnips in it mixed along with it, and then also, if I look around, let's see, if I look around, there's even some of the daikon radish. And see, this is what I was talking about by it's bolted. But I mean, it's going to do that when the heat hits it. I mean, because it's reached its age. Now over this way, if we come on over through here, now this is the section where it was mainly just winter peas, and the winter peas has a mixture of radish and daikon radish in it. And if you don't think there's enough here for deer to eat, and they've been hammering it, this stuff produces a ton. I mean, a ton of food. And it'd be hard to show because it's still kind of thick. But you can see places out here in the dirt where the deer are kicking these things up and eating them. And every now and then you can see actually on the ground little pieces of it, you know, where they're munching on it and it's falling out of their mouths. Now, Whitetail Institute has a little bit of their oats mixed in on this winter peas. So it's a blend and it's a combination and it does really well. And see, I mean, the radishes, they grew like crazy too. And these things were made to where the deer were even eating the tops of these, but they just kept coming up. They just kept coming back.
We were told by several people in our area that this stuff would not work. But according to Whitetail Institute, it would. And let me tell you, if two guys like us can grow something like this, you can too.
Heck yeah. I mean, it's pretty amazing. I mean, the way it's done and how it's done. And I mean, there's been plenty out here for them to eat. So you can maintain a deer herd with this stuff right here pretty easy. Smell that. It smells just like a radish.
Sure does.
Taste it.
I'm out of hunger.
Don't you at least,
Trying to watch my cholesterol intake.
radishes, I taste it, but I'm allergic to radishes. I'm curious if it tastes just like a regular radish. But anyway, if you want to give this stuff a shot, I mean, here we are sitting in South Georgia, and it did real well for us, and the deer have loved it. I guess they say the proof's in the pudding. Well, ain't you just a little interested in how it tastes?
Not really. Well, let's taste it, see what it tastes like.
I was kidding. I didn't.
No, that's really good. It's really good.
I was kidding.
You got any salt? How about some hot sauce?
I was kidding. I didn't want you to. I was just playing around. I didn't know you. Does it really taste like a radish too?
Mm-hmm. Sure does. Well, eating a raw potato.
Well, it does, don't it?
Like eating a raw potato.
Okay. Wait a minute. Well, that's got a little heat to it, just like a radish. Whoo. And them deer like that, huh? They was eating it, wasn't they?
Yep.
Anyway, we've took up enough of your time. Hey, me and John hope that you get a lot of game in your bag, a lot of fish on your line. We've showed you the Big C food plot. We fixed to terminate it, and we fixed to put in something else. And till we see you next time, spend a lot of time in your great outdoors, because me and John's going to be right here where we're going to be.
In the great outdoors of Colquitt County.
Hey, thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Smile through the camera.